The Insta360 Ace Pro 2 has a high quality Leica lens that delivers sharp images with natural colours, even in low light. The camera even offers a 2x lossless zoom, which is a great added feature for an action cam like this, but if you want to take your video capture to the next level, adding even more versatility to the way you shoot, then you may want to take a look at these. The Insta360 Ace Pro 2 lens attachments. Changing lenses on action cameras has really taken off since it allows you to use your camera for other non-action focused shooting. In essence, it opens up a whole new way of using these small, powerful cameras depending upon your shooting scenario or your particular needs. So with that in mind, there are 3 lens options available for the Ace Pro 2. All share the same high quality optics, and to be fair, I'd expect nothing less from Insta360 at this point. All professional quality stuff. Each comes within a silicone protective travel case, and each fits onto the camera in the same way. So twist 45 degrees to remove the standard lens cover, place the chosen lens on top at a 45-degree rotation, and then twist until it snaps into place. Simple. Each lens will line up and fit with precision. Unfortunately, there's no auto detection here though, so no communication between camera and lens. Maybe that's one for a future Ace Pro 3, but for now we need to head into the accessory settings and manually choose the attached lens each time. Just remember to put it back to standard after you revert back. So one of the most popular and the cheapest lens on offer here is the wide angle lens. If the camera's field of view wasn't wide enough already, this lens expands it to an ultra-wide 189 degrees, perfect for immersive cinematic shots. And that's the widest view you'll achieve from any action camera on the market right now, be it from GoPro or DJI. Saying that, while 189 degrees is the optical design's maximum field of view, actual results may vary depending upon settings of course, but in essence you can achieve a 36% taller and 32% wider field of view than the regular Insta360 Ace Pro 2 lens, which is super impressive, letting you capture more of the scene for dramatic perspectives. You can really get footage to feel bigger, deeper and more immersive. You'll need to balance it with careful use though, and using ideal surroundings as anything too enclosed will result in that fisheye distortion around the edges depending upon your chosen shooting mode. But used in larger, open spaces, things get really immersive, great for POV shots that only a 360 camera would otherwise be able to capture. And in the complete opposite direction, if you like a little vlogging or need close-up shots, this close-up lens is ideal. Most action cameras like this have a fixed infinity focal distance, so anything beyond around 37 cm is always in focus, perfect for action style shots. But this lens is ideal if you want to get closer, be it for filming yourself or your immediate surroundings. Again, once installed, you'll want to head into the settings and select it as the active lens, after which you're set to go. The lens does have a focus ring too, meaning the focal length is adjustable, going from 75 cm right down to 10, but there are no markings on the ring, so where you are at any point is a bit of a guessing game at times. Saying that, you can toggle a focus peaking display on when you choose the lens as being installed, but in practice it doesn't really do too much, and with a small screen like this I found myself going for it and hoping for the best most of the time. That aside, it clearly has an impact. You're able to get much closer to subjects or objects, well up to 10 cm away at least, and maintain good levels of detail and general clarity. In some cases, you'll even get a little blur in the background, so whether you're after some close-up B-roll footage or want those sharper shots of yourself, your meal or other up-close items, this lens will be your go-to solution. And that leaves us with this, what others may call their anamorphic lens, Insta360 refer to as the cinematic lens. Again, installation is the same, as is manually selecting the lens as active in the camera settings, and the camera will automatically switch to the cinematic 2:35:1 format, and at the same time it'll reduce some of the digital sharpness, meaning rather than that harsh, sharp look, you'll get a softer image, which is preferred by many professional filmmakers. Although I personally found it a little too soft and the colours a little too muted. Saying that, you do have the option to enable an iLog mode for your own colour grading later. Unlike most anamorphic lenses which stretch the entire image, the cinematic lens seems to leave the center of the frame almost untouched and instead stretches out the sides instead. So if shooting a specific subject or person, you'll get the best results by keeping them in the center of the frame if possible. Also note that with this lens attached, you do not have access to the camera's pure video low light shooting mode. You literally only have video and photo. So while it's not particularly suited for low light conditions, as you can see from this example, you can use it to get some nice shots when used in the correct setting and adjusting exposure manually, which is easy when used alongside the Explorer Grip Pro thanks to that easy adjustment dial. No matter which lens is used, I'd advise keeping a blower in your bag alongside your gear so that you don't get dust trapped under the lens while swapping. Personally, I prefer using them alongside the Explorer Grip Pro, which I feel makes for a great combination. Honestly, this really does open up so much extra versatility with how you use your camera. Yes, other companies have done this before, but no one quite nails it like the setup Insta360 have produced here. Even so, you'll need to dig deep into your pocket if you want these lenses, but what you do get for the money is that typical Insta360 high quality, easy application, and the ability to create some fantastic quality footage in all kinds of environmental settings.